All right, well, let's just dive right into the charts. And we got about six pairs we want to talk about. We're going to keep this under 5-6 minutes. Just a little midweek preparation or any levels that are like, wow, that's a cool level, you know. So the first one, USD Singapore weekly time frame. I see that we're in that weekly uptrend right now, and price is reacting off of this beautiful weekly drop-based rally demand zone. It's kind of like a level on top of level right here. Drop, base, rally, base, rally. Strong move. Look at the strong move. So prices came back down into it. We talked about how there were many opportunities to actually get long in this. Your first opportunity was down here, taking that pullback. Your second opportunity was in this pullback. That's the one that, oh, this is the one that I caught. Oh no, this is the one that I caught right here. This pullback. And now you have a third opportunity to get in now, based on what I see. Okay, so just with prices in this beautiful, nice weekly uptrend, weekly demand, I want to see bullish moves. Definitely on the buy side. Oh, speaking of that US dollar, let's quickly look at the US dollar. This is on my radar for buys. We're coming down into that weekly demand. We know that we've been sitting inside this weekly demand zone. It's kind of a drop base, rally. Strong move out. Prices came back down into it. So we want to look for a strong US dollar, right? We had the break of this supply zone and downward momentum. We removed the supply, broke the downward momentum, and this is the strong US dollar. If we can get a pullback into that demand zone, into the US dollar, I'm going to try tag teaming up a lot of the US dollar pairs. It's trying to buy the strength of the US dollar. Right now, we are sitting inside this supply, so I think that's why we're just starting to stall out. So it would be nice just if we could get a nice pullback into here. That's what I'm really looking. I'm not really looking to this supply or anything. I'm really eyeing this supply, or sorry, this demand. Dow Jones. Let's talk about Dow Jones, SPX, NASDAQ. We're at all-time highs. So what do? Don't try and be the hero. Or what do I do? Personally, what I would say is don't try and be the hero calling the top and bottom. How I would play this is I'd play on the smaller time frames, say the 1 hour or the 4 hour, and just catch pullbacks back down into demand zones as long as we're continuing to create higher highs and higher lows. So that's how I would do it. Based on my analysis right now, let's see, we did break that upward momentum line. We're going to have selling coming in right here. It's exactly what we have been having in the last couple hours. So that was the momentum line, even on the 1 hour. This was my momentum on the 1 hour. I would say that is that. Clearly we broke it. Momentum broke out of this upward channel based on how I personally draw it. So we created that supply. So I think there's going to be some selling pressure, but I don't think it's just going to hold for all that long. Okay, so how do I play these all-time high markets? I just buy pullbacks. See, like this. Price came up, oops, down, came down into demand, up, came down into demand, up, came down, coming into demand, and now up. I am not long this right now, just letting you know. So that's how I play them. UK 100. We talked about how I was eyeing this supply zone, daily supply. We had daily demand down here, cutting our profit margin, but there was a really nice level that we were watching. It was on the 1 hour. Was it? Yes, it was. It was on the 30-minute then. That's what we were watching. I was trying to watch this zone. This zone to catch a short pullback. Never got it. Demand's back in control. Now back up into supply. It's kind of going range bound based on the higher time frames. It's kind of splitting these supply and demand zones. So it's right now it's kind of off the table for me, I would say. Euro pound, let's look at the highest time frame. For any long-term position traders, I know I don't focus too much on you guys, but they are awesome ways to trade. If I can, I take them once in a while, but more swing trades. Price coming down is that monthly drop base rally demand zone. So I like this area for buying opportunities based on swing trades and all that. This has really been AFK. We haven't really been trading it because based on the daily time frame, we look at what's been happening. It's just been going sideways. There's not much action. This is just range bound. This is balance. We're imbalanced traders, so we wouldn't want to trade this. Okay, next. Let's see. Aussie New Zealand. Oh yeah. So for day trades for today, if you're listening to this for like the next day or two, for as long as price is sitting inside this demand zone right now, I'm going to be trying to catch day trades in here. I think it's a nice daily demand zone. Still in that, we're in a sideways market now. Sideways market, we remove demand, we're coming down into demand. So definitely would rather be a buyer down here than a seller. Euro yen, I think this is a scalping. Yeah, I'm watching this for scalps. It's this drop base rally. That's where I'm looking for buys right now. But if we get up into here, I'm going to be looking for shorts. So with price down here, maybe try to catch some buys down here. But if price manages to make its way all the way up here, I'm going to be looking for shorting opportunities. It's a nice 4-hour supply in that 4-hour downtrend, so it would be a nice zone. And note, we are also sitting inside monthly supply in that weekly supply zone. So that long on the 4-hour is extremely aggressive. So that's why I would need a very small risk and a quality opportunity to get long. That's why I'm more of a fan of this, because you're sitting in that monthly, weekly supply. And then you have that 4-hour downtrend. So I actually really like that 4-hour area. Okay, that's it. And gonna end it there. If you guys have any questions, message me. And if you guys want to sign up for the odds enhancer sheet, just go to moneyballtrading.com. Here, we'll do it right now. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And I know some of you guys have been asking me about my Discord, my free Discord. I'll probably reopen that in maybe a month from now in December. We'll get that back open. So if you guys want that 5 profitability odds enhancer sheet, get on the newsletter. It was a really good newsletter we released this week, so I recommend checking that out. If you want it, it's a Q&A newsletter, so just send me a message and I'll just copy and paste it. But if you do want to get on the odds enhancer sheet in the newsletter, just push subscribe and then plug it in. It's very simple, okay? And oh, this just popped up, so I guess it's time to end the video. Okay, cheers guys, thanks, bye-bye.